Coming up, holiday travel headache. Families headed home after Thanksgiving are facing scores of flight delays and cancellations. The weather a likely factor for some. The latest how passengers and drivers are coping with the congestion.
And while the weather is not as bad as it was earlier on, we still have some light rain, mist, and drizzle out there. I'll show you the latest radar and talk about our next system, which is quickly on the heels of this one, coming in for Tuesday morning.
Hometown hero. One West Virginia community continues to mourn after National Guard specialist Sarah Beckstrom was gunned down in D.C. on Wednesday. We've got a closer look at how she's being remembered. Trooper hospitalized. The late-breaking details from Montgomery County while the officer responded to another crash. The latest. In Cyber Monday Savings, the tips and tricks to maximize the money you've set aside and how to keep close watch of what you can afford.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good Sunday evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 6 o'clock. I'm Ben Dennis. Hopefully you had a fantastic Thanksgiving holiday. Meteorologist Scott Sumner, though, standing by for what could be a little bit of a mess on Tuesday, Scott.
Yeah, I want to clarify that DMV first warn is for Tuesday, and we want to get it out early. We want to get it into people's minds because you're coming back from a long weekend, holiday weekend, and you get right into your routine, and then boom, this next storm system hits. So we want to make that a point to let you know that we do have on Tuesday morning a DMV first warn. But right now we have overcast skies, 41 degrees. This is the warmest it's been all day, to be quite honest with you. It's been in the 30s throughout the afternoon. And as far as temperatures are concerned, they're going to stay on the cooler side here over the next several days. Satellite radar shows again some mist and drizzle just across portions of the viewing area as the steadiest of the rain continues to move across the Chesapeake out towards eastern portions of Maryland as well as Delaware. Still have plenty of clouds around, although those clouds will start to decrease, already starting to do so out towards our western counties. But road conditions are still a little wet out there, whether you're over Martinsburg or Hagerstown, Frederick, over towards Westminster, and certainly along the southern shores of Maryland at this junction. Now, as we go throughout the next several hours, 6 to be more specific, we'll see those road conditions improve here, and the wet roads will be given way to drier road conditions across the DMV. So the headlines here, another cold night ahead. Tons of sun on Monday, but again, DMV first warn for Tuesday morning. We'll get into the breakout with that storm system and then back to dry and sunny on Wednesday.
All right, Scott, we'll see you in just a bit. New tonight, we've learned from D.C. Fire. A man was killed after a fire broke out inside an apartment at a senior housing complex in Southeast just this morning. But around 7:45, crews said they responded to the fire at the Robert L. Walker House Apartments on Savannah Street. This is in the Shipley neighborhood near Suitland Parkway. Flames reportedly spotted coming from an apartment on the first floor of the building. The man's name has not been released, and crews do believe the fire was accidental. In Montgomery County, a Maryland state trooper was sent to the hospital after their cruiser was hit by a driver, all as the officer responded to an earlier crash. County fire officials say that trooper was working the scene of a one-car collision on the sky ramp of I-270 and I-370 eastbound in Durwood around 11:30 a.m. A car had flipped over after the driver allegedly lost control on an icy road. That driver was flown to the hospital. Around 2, the trooper's cruiser was hit. The officer was sent to the hospital and is expected to be okay. The sky ramp was closed to investigate. We've learned new details after a man was hit by a Metro bus this week in Northeast D.C. He later died. D.C. police say 29-year-old Jal Chual Pinyueni, who has no known address, was hit by a Metro bus. It's unfolded on Minnesota Avenue near the Metro stop just before 4 a.m. Police say Pinyueni fell into the road before he was hit. The bus driver stayed put, called 911, while the driver and someone else tried to divert traffic. MPD says a driver of a pickup hit Pinyueni a second time and drove off. The investigation is ongoing. To your top story, travel alert. AAA says heavy traffic is expected to continue until 8 o'clock tonight. Could it prolong? Here's a live look at 495 in the Beltway in Falls Church, where traffic is moving steady, though, yes, slow and steady is going to win the race. Families are actively making their way home from the long Thanksgiving holiday. Tens of millions of people expected to drive, fly, take the rails, and those delays appear to be hitting a high note. DC News Now's Dave Laval joins us live from Reagan National Airport. Dave, we have learned a wave of delays and cancellations. What can you tell us?
Well, a wave more like a tsunami, and we're going to get into those numbers in just a moment. Right now, look behind me. You can see that traffic is crawling through the departure area here at Reagan National. It's been like this for most of the day. At one point, airport police actually had to shut down one of the ramps because of all of the traffic. TSA said it expects to screen nearly 18 million passengers over the long holiday. More than 3 million of them just today. A winter storm around the Midwest has made travel a nightmare for tens of thousands of passengers. Reagan National alone has seen nearly 350 delays today, along with 16 cancellations. Hardest hit, Chicago's O'Hare International Airport. We caught up with one passenger who told us he waited 6 hours there just to be able to return home to the DMV.
I can't describe how frustrating it is. Like, we always checked with the crew at the airport. They said it will be starting at 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 a.m. And finally they said that it's not going to fly anyway sometime soon today.
Both Dulles International and Baltimore Washington International airports have had more than 200 delays each. Just a reminder, even though it is Sunday, the long Thanksgiving holiday ends on Tuesday. We're live at Reagan National Airport. Dave Laval, DC News Now.
Our thanks to Dave tonight. Keep us posted from DCA. Students often remember educators that had an impact, but what happens when the roles are reversed? Sarah Beckstrom's hometown continues to honor her. The adults she was once working under as a student are recognizing her as well. Beckstrom was gunned down in D.C. this week while on the job as a National Guard service member. Her principal, Gabe Markle, was Beckstrom's physical education teacher when she walked the halls of school. He described her as a strong young woman with a heart of gold. Markle says the school has been preparing for the students' return on Monday because they too are mourning the loss of their classmate and friend.
We have grief counselors planned to come in from Seneca, Camden Family Health. There's also counselors on standby if we need more counselors for that. We're identifying the students' relatives or family, friends that knew Sarah to keep an eye on them.
Community members are also reminding folks to think of Andrew Wolf, the other West Virginia National Guard member who was shot on Wednesday. He remains in the hospital fighting for his life. Back in Montgomery County, a man was killed after a crash left a car overturned. Officers say the crash happened around 4 a.m. All of this unfolding at the intersection of Ridge and Kings Valley Road. Responders found a Honda Civic that had overturned in an embankment. Police say the driver was ejected from that car during the crash and was found lying in the roadway. He's pronounced dead on scene. Early investigators indicate the driver lost control of the vehicle and hit several objects before being thrown. Alcohol, they say, may have played a role. Route 27 was closed between Kings Valley and Hawks Road. D.C. police just put in 2 early juvenile curfew zones this weekend. They first went into effect last night in Navy Yard and along the U Street corridor at 8 p.m. The D.C. police chief was recently given authority to impose curfew zones where large groups of young people gather. Tonight is the last night for these special zones. While holiday shopping is underway, you still have to deal with all those food prices going to the grocery store. Well, now one state senator in Virginia wants to eliminate the local grocery tax. Right now, Virginians pay a 1% tax on food and hygiene products bought in stores. That includes most groceries and goods like diapers. You just saw Republican State Senator David Sutterline. He says that he wants to make those products more affordable.
Reality is Virginia's in a strong financial situation. The reserves are maxed out right now, and we ought to be looking at providing relief to working Virginians.
While that is still up for proposal, The Democratic chairs of the Virginia House and Senate committees would bring up the senator's bill for consideration. We have reached out and have not yet heard back. All right, there is $1 million investment incoming for who? Small businesses in D.C. Mayor Bowser announced several new grants to kick off the holiday shopping season. Awards will range from $10,000 to $85,000. The application for those programs opens December the 12th. Mayor Bowser says the initiative is meant to fuel and support D.C. small business owners throughout the busy shopping season.
Shopping season is where a lot of businesses make up for the entire year. So think about what you're going to buy, make your list, check it twice, and go support a DC business.
In the past decade, the mayor says the city has invested more than $50 million in grants to support small business growth. Better watch out, better not cry about those missing shipping deadlines. Time to plan ahead. Christmas is just 25 days away, and the U.S. Postal Service is reminding folks to send packages as early as they can. DC News Now's Tosin Fakile has more on the dates to remember and what the post office is introducing this year to help families have a gift under the tree.
There's Noel time like the present. To send those Christmas gifts, of course, and you want to start thinking about when to make it to the post office.
Just keep in mind, whatever package you send, we're getting it across the nation in less than 3 days.
So here are the recommended mail-by dates for December 25th. Ground Advantage, get those packages in by December 17th. Priority Mail, December 18th. And procrastinators, December 20th is the last day to get it in time for the holiday. And for loved ones in the military, December 9th is the deadline for Priority and December 16th for Priority Mail Express.
We're recommending that our customers mail early. We want to take the stress out of your holidays and keep more money in your wallet.
That's because early mailing equals savings. For example, making the December 17th deadline of Ground Advantage costs roughly $17.55.
But if you waited a day later to the 18th and you used our priority mail, that would cost you $19.75. And if you procrastinated, waited to the 20th, that's where you would have to use our Priority Mail Express. That would cost you $93.75.
Postal officials say they installed 95 new machines throughout the country and can now process about 88 million packages a day. Something else that's new this year, USPS asking teams and groups to adopt families for Christmas.
Last year, we had individual children getting gifts and other members of the family, maybe not. A lot of families don't have the means this time of year. And last year, we received over 33,000 letters, fulfilled about 28,000 of those. So go on our website, adopt, do something nice this time of year.
You can head to USPSOperationSanta.com to adopt a family. For DC News Now, I'm Tosin Fakile.
Good dates to remember, Tosin. Thank you. Coming up, we've got some savvy shopping tips to help you get the best deals, some AI tools to help you save ahead of Cyber Monday. Time is 6:12. Live look at Reagan National, where our Dave Laval's reporting, talking to plenty of passengers facing those headaches, delays, and cancellations. Your full forecast on this DMV First Warn Day after the break.